man, the table shakes now. Take a look at that. Let me pull up the ancient. Do may or may not run this guy, but I may or may not. Bet may or may not, but may. Ooh, where am I? Let's see. Where is this ancient guy at? Nope, not there. Might need it for the blade guard reference now. Alright, ancient. Actually, I need to grab something. I need to grab something. I need to grab a couple things, actually. I might be right back. But you can probably still hear me, though. I need to go grab my old stuff. Oh, man. Ultramarines Honor Guard. I used to have them. I need to find them. But, anyways, I need to. Man, there's Blood Angels into this now. I need to. Not him. Sternguard veterans had flags. What? There he is. There he is. All right. Merciful Jesus. Let's do this. Wait, okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my old stuff. Oh, hopefully it's not here already. Just then I don't know what that kinda. I need to get my Sternguard veterans painted too because they seem to be okay. They already could be better. To this. All right. Oop. Oh, let's see what we got. Definitely Blood Angels for sure. Look at all these flags here. I think this is a metal one. Ooh, that is a metal one. Another one with the backpack. Huh. God. I might have to custom make me a where those things came from. Oh yeah, Ultramarine shoulder pad. Man, it's small though. I'm gonna have to bring a, I don't know, another one. I'm gonna have to maybe custom build my Victrix Guard. What's this thing? Where did that one come from? Never seen that one before. Or where's my revive my old Victrix Guard if I can. Some more ultramarines, more special stuff I can bring out here. Oh shit. See now. These two. Blood Angels. Definitely gonna make a custom Ultramarine or Victrix Guard now for sure. If I can get maybe 2 more of that. Let's see. One more. Should have one more. I'll turn upside down. There we go. I have another one. Special backpacks though. So I'm gonna try to revive a specialty unit. I can't at all. If that's possible. I already have the backpacks, the shoulder pads. Don't know if I should do 2 or should I do one of these. I don't know what that thing says. Death Company, or Death Company, is it Death Company? I'm not sure. I might do, where's my, here we go. So, I just wanted to return to you guys as my custom Victrix Guard for Calgar because they are, well, kind of specialty units. I will have to put them in the whatchamacallit though, because he needs to be re-cleaned. What happened to my other one? I was gonna say this guy might have to be the other one. But I think I can find the guy somewhere. It's gotta be probably down there. Let me put up some stuff. So, well, let me look for the guy first. Looks like I'm gonna only have 1 shoulder pad available though. Let's see if there's alright, well we have the other one right here. The other axe guy. And we have the other blade guy. Then we have the other sergeant. I do have other bolt guns actually. They're just supposed to go with them. I might change it though. Might go to this one. Yeah, I think so. Don't like beak helmets like that guy right here. Beak helmets are not my thing. It's another guy. Hey, what's up, Paint? Here's another. Trying to try to custom Victrix guard here. Set up for my webcam, so it's a lot better position now because it used to be upside down. Just because I'm dual streaming and the software that I got does not permit what you call it, doesn't permit it to be flipped. So I had to buy a contraption, and now the contraption is working great. I'm trying to find all my stuff, and I do have a lot of this bolter hands. Okay, we're gonna put this up now. So I think I did find everyone. Alright. So if I do use these things, I won't have the ability to use these. Nice little ultramarine shoulder pad. Should be disappointing. I really like this pose. I would like to have contrasting pose, so like this would be another great one to have. I do need an axe. I'd like to have 2 axes instead of spears. But then again, Calgar is running a spear veteran guards over here. So what I have right now is I do have the models with me. I should bring it, but Calgar has a very custom Victrix guard just because the Calgar that I have was in the Terminator armor, and the Calgar didn't have Victrix guard with them. Paint. It was confusing for me to show the model. It was like so difficult to align it because I just couldn't do it. But Calgar did come with Victrix guard back in the day, so anyways, so now I had a 3D print custom Victrix guard, but I would love to have these guys as my Victrix guard now instead, because they look really cool. I'd hate to have 2 of the same posing models. Let's see. Make sure it's not too far down. Okay. Yeah, I don't like beak helmet. Not my style. Then the other guy, I don't really like the thing across his chest, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Nice little knee pad there. So I like the pose, but he doesn't have an axe. And I did chop off the sword. I could give him another sword like this one. Maybe chop off that entire arm off, but it's a lot of pewter to cut through, so it's too much trouble. So anyways, let me put up the, let me put these up separately so I can find them again quicker. These things go on the same area here. That's it for I'm soon done with my Doomsday Arc. But assembling it or painting it? Because I know I've heard the Doomsday Arc was a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt to do anything with, really. Oops, I forgot to put these back. But then again, I'm not sure. God damn, that's a huge belt buckle, if I'm going to do it that way. Too massive. It looks ridiculous. But at the same time, why not? That looks on the camera. It's huge. Ah, painting. How was assembling the thing? I heard it was a pain. And I wouldn't doubt it. Oh. Oops. I'm trying to put some stuff back up. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. So I guess maybe definitely a Blood Angels because of that thing. So these goes bye-bye. I think that goes to perhaps. Where's this go to? Getting it. Come here. Paint me. The sword, Emperor's Champion sword. Can't really see it. Oh, there we go. Del Castigator. I think that's Del, right? D-E-L, Castigator. A lot of the swords that are just pointing upwards. Okay. All right. Well, that sucks. Well, my ladder's dropped. Doing Veterans Company jump packs at this moment, but I sorted out the bits earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to sort through my bits too. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So, oh, I need to put a thing on him. I forgot. Oops. I was grabbing this in the first place. I think that's good. So go. And then this one. Ooh, do a circle maybe. So like double banner like this, baby. Although, I guess this banner has a lot of like excess Hang on it. Let me take a look at another banner real quick. Oh. Let's see. I do have one more with a circular banner. That one. I think that might match a lot better. Yeah, let's put this one up. I don't like the bolt on that, but they're much better looking guns. So let's put this up. Where do I put this at? Actually, I could. Let's see. Seeing that Tiki has gone back into Warhammer with it. No, I didn't know. I mean, I have with streaming, or sorry, watching his stream now. My schedule changed, and the sheer fact that I go to the shop now a little bit more frequently, so it's a little bit difficult to catch a stream. Actually, looks pretty nice. Huh. Space Marine. I didn't. No, yeah, I remember him actually telling me on a stream one time. Yeah, I forgot. He did say he was getting back into it. So weird looking. Let me get that bolt pistol out. Another one. Let's have another one. Or did it have something special? So I guess technically no. It's all the same. Oh. Let's see. Should be painting my blade guard, but I don't know why I'm trying to get these guys back up. I'm already trying to start my next project even before my next project. Jesus, that's not good. An airing. The ancient unit assault squad, and if you can split into magnets so you can run as a sergeant hammer or a shield or as an ancient with a hammer. I mean, dude, if you do the mags, that's what I was trying to do. I wonder if that looks good. I think I could put the Ultramarines shoulder pad on that one, I think. Yeah, like so. That works. Stick with. Oh. I mean, like, it's essentially what I'm assuming what you're trying to do is like what I did with this guy, my first guy, like, you know, just in case I want to remove his power fist, or his other arm, you know, or the demon. You see the magnet there? So I could hold it up like that. It's like, yeah, I have your leader right here. I have his face. In the palm of my power fist. So. Okay, that's clean. Okay. Go blue. I should do this one because I don't have to clean this one. It's just base coated. Look, I gotta hold it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, gotta let that dry. Let's see, where did I put that can at? There it is. Whew, that stinks. So there we go. Oh. Yeah, you're standing with the two banners now, baby. As a matter of fact, that backpack banner doesn't seem to be any taller than that, so it's perfect. Double banner, baby. Yeah. That looks so good. I like it a lot. It's gonna be doubly as annoying, you know, bumping into it and stuff. Alright. So, let's see. Time to try to get these guys. I need a exactly, but older 20-millimeter kit. Not sure about the arm connection. There's a pic. Dimming the press one. Free hands. Parts available. Last they didn't include. Alright. Is it made out of pewter? Wait, what the? Okay, it's not. What did your Serpent's Kid Assault Squad said? Ah. Blood Angels. Freaking the pewter. Ugh. Ooh, Jesus, flying all over the place. I had, I think some cloth in here is what my secret is for trying to get pewter to stick together. It usually holds, but perhaps not this time. So I'm trying to clean this out. I mean, the other pewter models that I have, it has worked out great. I think just maybe this too small, or I didn't do it quite right. But yeah, metal doesn't want to stick to metal. Man, that is a lot of glue. I don't want to chop off my fingers. I'm pressing really hard, trying to clean out the inside of this thing. See all that glue in there. Whew. And the thing's probably worn to crap, but it's not really replaceable per se, which kind of sucks. Alright. See if it'll fit. Not quite. Still not quite even in the right pose. There we go, kind of like that. Although he needs to be clean again, and I gotta redo him with the old paint technique style that I've done on him. So I'm gonna redo him, and I don't know if this will come off or not. Melt the metal together. Yeah, let me get some. Let me get a what do you call those things? Torch. Not solder. What's the word I'm looking for? Weld. Let me weld it together. That actually works great right here. That fits perfectly. What's the other one though? So this guy is technically ready to go. He looks really kind of cool, honestly. Let's see if he'll focus. There we go. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. I just don't like faces. I might try to chop off his head. He has a really nice pose. A very interesting symbol here on this leg. Let's see if he'll focus. Okay, I'm gonna this leg. Does anyone know this symbol here? Actually, I never really noticed this, honestly, until just now. Let's see. It's almost cleared up. I think there we go. Let's try that. So, there we go. Yeah, there you go. You can see it now. It's the two eagles. Oh, I didn't realize there's two eagles facing each other. Anyone know what that symbol is? And he has his helmet right there. His butt, of course. Sorry, my guy, but ooh, he has damage. Right there, yeah. Huh. That's part of the model. As in, I didn't cause it. Oh, you can see even his chest emblem's a bit different. You can see it's an actual hawk. Huh, that's an interesting one. I wonder... I guess I might crate this guy actually. Keep him as is. I don't know... I don't know what his gun is. It. I might actually keep this model and paint him. I don't know what I'll paint him though. Stick in acetone to remove any buildup of glue. It will strip everything. Unfortunately, bad issue with super glue. Broken or glue more than once. I don't know. Yeah, it's a really old model. Yeah, I guess I don't. Actually, I know. Actually, I know what I could do. Right here. Super glue remover. Oop, let me put autofocus. So I bought this specifically. So super glue remover. It works really well. I forgot I had it. So I kind of cleared that out already. Really damaged the inside, but it's good. This one, it's more than just super glue. So let's see what happens here. We're just stylized in a different way. Oh, maybe. Or it could be a super special unit that's worth millions of dollars, and I could retire. That's what I'm hoping for. And don't break my dream, Paint. Lie to me and tell me it's worth billions of dollars. So I gotta redo him. He's already done. I just got to gotta base him somehow. Maybe clean up a little bit more. Probably douse him in that. Maybe this guy too. Just to make sure he's super clean. Get rid of this. Jeez, his original art pick. Yeah, I like to for sure. I just gotta find it though. I don't know if it's out there or not. Actually, another thing I guess I don't mind you guys trying to do, if you don't mind critiquing. I just made a new list, and I kind of want to see what you guys' thoughts are on this. Let's see, this one, Battle Forge. I think I'm gonna do. Is it the Anvil? No, I'm gonna do Vanguard. I'm gonna try this list out. I think it's fully done. Copy it on Discord first. Army list. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, I see. Good lord, I have to shorten the sentence. I guess I didn't realize. I'm gonna delete some words here so I can fit it with the restrictions. And I'll post it on chat there too. Inceptor Sergeant, yep. Go. Yep. So is there anything else I can delete more of? I guess I can delete that. I had 4 more things to delete, and then okay, I think we got it. There we go. All right. Let's see. I ran 100 pop first base for 200. Let's see. I don't. Is it Doomsday Arc and Nightbringer proof? Well, I did fight against Necrons in my last battle, and what made fighting the Necrons that had literally monsters and vehicles and characters as most of their army was the fact that I didn't go tactical because it was much easier just to wipe out their characters as my objective. Every time I killed a Catan, I got bring it down and assassinate at the same time. He had a Void Dragon, a Deceiver, Nightbringer, and a Catan shard, or one of the regular Catan ones. He had 3 of the little 6-shooter guy. He also had forget how many of the Doomsday Arc. I think I had 3 of them. I struggled to blow up one Doomsday Arc because my rolls were garbage. Even after 2 rounds of shooting, he rolled average. He rolled a pass invul save and a failed invul save. Ooh, I don't know if I can post this on chat or not. Here's this again. Let me see. I'm gonna try it anyway. Let's see what happens. Post. Ooh, whoa, holy crap! I cannot. So, I guess those who has Discord. Oop, hold on. I think I felt something on my feet. And then it fell. There it is. Okay. So I guess I can read out in chat. Let's see. So it's Vanguard Spearhead. I have a Blade Guard Ancient with the enhancement the Blade Driven Deep. It's a tanky list, but I would probably split the Inceptors to have more objective monkeys. Well, that's the thing though, with a Vanguard, I don't need objective monkeys. I need to destroy units. So, with Vanguard, I could put something surprise, and it'll make the objective sticky. It does cause them to stay on the ground for 1 turn though, but it can be worth it. And them being able to pop around is really nice. But that's the kind of the reason for the Inceptor squad. I was thinking where I can, because I can make them go into reserves. Once they make the home objective sticky, pop them out, and they can touch another objective that's within 6 inches of the edge and make that sticky, so I don't have to spend points on sticky objectives. What buff? Essentially, I get cover and -1 to hit if I'm being shot outside of 12. So it's protecting my tanks essentially, and a lot of my characters from shooting. You're not wrong on that one, but I don't have scouts on this one. Let me take a look at my list. Do I have scouts here? I don't have scouts. Oh, I know why I don't have scouts. It's because I'm using my Inceptor squad as essentially scouts. You're not necessarily wrong, but I've used them so much, and they've been super effective together. single unit, what I tend to do with them is I tend to drop them in the back line to wipe out any kind of like holding force. That's what the whirlwind does too. But the whirlwind just softens them up so I can drop them back there, and then they have a big threat to contend to, but back there. If they don't contend with it, I can sticky it, pop them back out, and drop them somewhere else, essentially. And so that's what the intercessor squad is supposed to do too. But no fun. What to drop 12 heavy bolters in enemy's face? It's more than just 12. It's 18 plus sustain 2. And I dropped that on against what do you call it? Custodians. He had to pop some stuff to make sure that they don't die from it. So it's like it's 3 shots twin length for each what you call inceptors. I was thinking about that honestly, but with the Vanguard, it just the inceptors being able to pop out and in and just making things sticky helps a lot. Because again, I don't have to keep them there. You're right about the objective monkey. That's the reason for the impulsor. What I'm really hoping for, though, I guess, kind of what this list is about holding primary objectives with Tigerius and a Blade Guard veteran squad, and having Rabute Gilliman go around spanking stuff, and Marnus Calgar as well spanking stuff. Marnus Calgar, the Ancient, and the Blade Guard veteran squad is going to start off in the very forefront, touching the objective, and I'll make that sticky immediately, essentially. And that's what has really pushed my army forward. Is that essentially that they had to come to me to what you call it, to really remove me from the objectives. And what the impulsor is, I'm trying this out. I didn't put it last time, but the impulsor is for the purpose of getting Tigerius' squad in the front lines quickly and safely. Even though they're at -1 to hit automatically, it's just that. And luckily enough, they survived moving forward on foot, but I just don't want to risk that. And if I do remove the Pulsar, I can get another squad of intercessors for more action monkeys. And I was thinking about that because, again, the Impulsor itself could do action monkey stuff too. The only thing is that the Impulsor cannot be lifted up off the ground, essentially. Having the squad to have more units used for actions is better since it's easy to look down and attack bigger units. What do you mean by look down and attack bigger units? Cursors. Let me see. I don't know what incursors are. I mean, I'm sure I've seen them. I just can't somehow think of them incursors. Ew. Each time this unit has shots at them. I don't know about incursors. Ooh, endorsed cover assault. Oh, not bad, especially with one of the abilities where I can make it pop additional AP. It's on so 2s. Incursors for 80 points, not too bad. Saves 3+. Let's see, incursors. I'm not too worried about the +1 to hit. Yeah, they can't. They don't. Ooh, haywire mine. What the hell is that? Start effect base. You can select one enemy within 3 of the bear. Roll a d6 or 2 plus that. Enemies are more ones instead of. Wait, do they have grenades too? Oh, snapped! Haywire. They can do haywire grenade, haywire mine, once per battle, and then grenades right back to back. Lockdown my. Oh, better since it's easier to lock down and attack big units. More units to use for actions is better since it's easier to lock. Well, that's the thing though, is that things don't tend to survive against my interceptors. Amazingly enough, I do well positioning. That's the thing too, is positioning and targeting with those guys. So if I position them right, they don't tend to get locked down, honestly, and they tend to take out what they need to. They tend to threaten quite a lot. And what I tend to do is also when I target, I shoot. And if I don't kill, if they move, I overwatch. And every 6 I get, 3 more hits. And I get rerolls against it and twin link for damage. So it tends to take them out pretty good. And plus, even if it locks it down, it means one of the units are coming back to lock down my own unit. So it's kind of a give and take. That's the whole point of them, is to threaten the back line, to send someone back to take care of them as a threat. To relieve the front, in a sense. Because there's a lot of missions out there where you need your home objective. And that's what I tend to do with my whirlwind, is to soften it up so that they can drop back there. And 6-man is a bit more difficult to drop than compared to a, say, like a 3-man. It's easier to charge a bigger unit since they take up more space. They can easily target your Calgars. Easily target your Calgar. Dead Star with my Doomsday Arc and Stalkers. No, again, I'm very good at positioning them pretty well. To where Calgar in the unit stays up front and touching. Let's say you move them and objective lock it down. Again, if you can see them, that's the biggest thing. It's like position really well where you need to move, and when you're moving, you're going away from objectives. So I've and you're -1 to hit too, if depending on how far I move away from you. And also, I've had really good luck with them on taking out vehicles because of the twin link, +1 to wound, AP1, and assault 3 weapons. So, and if I'm 12 inches away, it's essentially AP2 weapons. So there's a lot of things again with the Inceptors that they do punch above their pay grade, equal to and slightly above. So again, I did play against Necrons with a lot of the Catan, the shooty guys, and the Doomslayer arc. But my rolls were like garbage though. The twin link, I really depend on the rerolls because my really do suck really bad, like really bad. So I'm gonna try them out anyways. I'm gonna try them out again as 6-man, and I had really good with them, so I'm gonna keep them that way for a little bit. And I do need to find alternatives to objective control, which is what the whole point of the Impulsor is. They're replacing essentially an intercessor squad or a scout squad. With this being a van list, I can pop up my intercessor squads at any time, so long as they're not in combat, of course. And the fact that if they touch an objective, they make it sticky anyway, which is perfect. Well, on my command phase, of course. Calgar being turn 1 in the very forefront. I make an objective sticky in turn 1 or turn 2, depending on how much CP I have to use. They're -1 to hit. They don't have -1 to wound. But yeah. It's harder to hide from. Starshiner assault goods vehicles and mounted assault. Again, yeah, but you have to look at like positioning and stuff. Like there's a lot of due to Necrons like really long vehicles, they can't really move. It's hard to hide from. Oh, Well, it depends. Like I said, again, it's all depending on positioning and stuff for sure. But if I'm having to get that guy coming back again away from the front lines, they're doing their job. What strength is that AP3 weapon? Let's see, move the monitor, block it now, chew on twos and wound you on twos. What's the strength of that weapon if it's wounding on twos? Oh, you get your +1. And how many shots? 3. Well, like how many shots is that though? So, what is this vehicle you're talking about? How many shots? AP damage and strength. Strength 14 for Doomsday Stalker. You are winning round 2s. Doomsday Stalker. Are these things that you typically keep in the back? And the thing is, though, is that if they're that much of a threat, I would probably focus down one and shoot them. Again, you know, you're not going to be sitting them in the back waiting for my deep strike. You're more than likely going to pull them forward to assist the front, and I'll have my Lancers out there. My Lancers, and I'm probably not going to take them out, but they can soften them enough for that the drop down can probably take the rest of it out. I know, like, the Doomsday Arc is toughness 9, so I'll be wounding that on technically 4s. And I hate the fact that it actually has an invul save, which is complete bullshit. No, I don't know if no other vehicles has invuls, but 16 wounds, I believe, too. Well, Paint, too bad we can't put our armies to the test, and I'll show you what for. But again, you know, it's 280. Stalkers, D6 +1 attacks, hitting on 4. Why hitting on 4? That's weird. Strike 14, AP3 damage to you, blast. That's why it's heavy. 48 in range, 12 wounds, invul force, yeah. Toughness. What's the toughness of that thing? I was wondering why you're hitting on force, but I see it's because it's a heavy weapon. AP3 would put me on 6s, like an armor contempt, put me on 5s. Blast, you'd get 1 additional die, so 4, 5. Strength 14, you would be wounding on 2s. Tough. Oh, what? Toughness 6. Well, I mean, I'd still be wounding on 4s. But damn, really? Oh wait, is 12? Is that the tall model? Oh, there we go. Tall model? Oh, is that the where you have 2 different variations of it? One if it's the shooty one, and one if it's the resurrecting one. If I remember correctly, Doomsday Stalkers. Charge him for reactive move if I shoot. Mm-mm, 12 and 6, 9. tripod. I've not seen anyone use the Doomsday ones. I've seen them. I've seen my friend that used to play Necrons play them as the resurrecting ones. "48, 12 wounds, single 4. Wonder why they don't use them more often. Seems pretty good. Hitting on force, maybe that's probably why. Love the gun name for the Doomsday Arc, Stalker, Doomsday Blaster, and Doomsday Cannon. Maybe. Use that for the sword. I guess I do need to reset this, guys. I didn't do any painting today. Mostly talking to you guys. So, yeah, I mean, again, I'm testing out Split. I love the 6-man though. I do agree with you, of course, the faction monkeys, but at the same time, that's what I have my intercessor squad and my impulsors for. Those two are action monkeys. Calgar and Tigeria squad can be if they're sitting on objectives or if they're not defending anything, because the arc is only 55 points. Stalker and being more stable and better says the stat. How so? The arc has probably 4 more wounds. Toughness 9. I don't know what else it would have. I think you said it was strength 16 for that one. It's a 4-up invul too. For 4 more wounds, 3 more toughness. Does it have more weapons? Plus, it's probably hitting on 3s, isn't it? Or is it hitting on 4s? Oh, wow, it went over an hour. Huh. Definitely. Did the Necron Codex come? Yeah, I think they did. I probably can't look at the crap. Just GW. G-dubs. Necrons. Yep. $145. So the Canoptech Doomstalker is what you're talking about, right? The heavy strength 18. Dude, if I go Necrons, I would be just freaking Satans all day long. It's just so much easier to manage. Also gets Devons. Yes. That's the way. That's the interesting way he played his Doomsday Arc. I sat my my Lancer and we were just firing at each other. Doomsday Arc, 200. Whew. Hold on, I think you said just 45 points. Yeah, could have the Stalkers. Oh, 145 points, okay. 145, not too bad. Doomsday Cannon, 2 Gauss Flare, and yeah, I think Gauss Flare. Canoptic Doomstalker, what does it have? Doomsday Blaster, Twin Gauss Flare, Stalker Limbs. I don't know, they could be... Stalkers at 5. Ooh. Damn. Oh, Canoptic Stalkers? Or should I close my... Oop, nope. Necrons, status sheet. Oh, Stalker, okay, Doom Stalker. He just calls Stalkers again. Wow, we're watching 5+. That's not too bad. Well, have you played a game with them? You know what? Post your army list. Let me see what they're talking about here. This guy, arsenal upgrades. Ones to you got to have something as Space Marine to shoot at primaries than your enemy, in this case Necrons and allied collectors. So they're on a flesh machine, then alternative. I'll give this to Tigurius. Or maybe this one. Such a big backpack. And were there, in those games though, where were your stalkers at? Where were their location throughout say turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Just not to be precise, but say like towards your deployment zone, towards the middle, or towards the enemy's deployment zone. Ooh, gotta sneeze. Well, I clean this guy. Well, anyways, I will have to call it. I try to stream every Monday to Friday around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to stream for at least an hour. I meant to paint this guys, but I was clearing out my table, and I can't believe it. Oh yeah, I got this guy. Ooh, that's a different color. That used to be white. Hold on, does it look white? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, you can see it's like an off yellow now. I swear it used to be white. Over the 15, 15 years, it's finally faded. Uh-oh, here. It's cool. It's worked great. So, Catacomb Command Barge. Nightbringer. Royal Warden. Man, you got a lot of variety here. Dang. 305 points for the Nightbringer. Staff of Flight. Enchantment. Dread Majesty. Warden. 10 morals for 15 points a bottle. My god. I guess that's technically my melee units. Dang! 9 points a model for Necron Wars. Good lord, man. Those are amazing. 10 models for 90 points. Oh my god. Yes, I'll give it a sec. Let's see. Ooh. Two fully ones. Units, because I know I played local server destroyers. I believe they're 2 shots. They're really cheap. They're great anti-tank, but they do die relatively easily. Move with -1 to be hit and ignoring cover. Next, hitting on 3 strength, 5 AP, 1 damage, lethal hits. Hey, those stupid lethal hit stuff. Immortals. What's the range on that? I know like your basic troops are actually pretty good. I mean, it's not like very hurtful, but it still hurts. I noticed one that's 24 and one that's 12. The Dread or Knight they have. Three wounds. The Scarabs have 3 wounds, don't they? 3 wounds apiece, or is it 4 wounds apiece? Local server destroyer. What are the Ophidian destroyers? What do they do? P3 becomes AP1. What are they, like mostly melee? Well, it seems like they're melee for hyperface weapons. They're stats. 80 points? Not too bad. Do they have deep strike? So they have deep strike there, that's amazing. For 80 points, they're almost costly of a scout. But scouts can only pop up in reserves. They can only go in reserves, they don't deep strike. Want to charge them out with tomb blades. Turn your targets for more movement. Ooh, dang, death mark for 5 for 65 points, man. 130 points for 10, so 13 points a model. That's so crazy. I like the death marks. They look really cool. Blade ones. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like removing cover, especially with the Vanguard, it's kind of funny. But I do have to call it. I'm running a little bit late. I got work, so I do have to call it. Paint, got to talk about this next time, man. That marks a rule to shoot deep strike units. When you can pop them out of the ground. Troy. Oh, ground or from the air, man. Deep strike's deep strike regardless. So like I said, I try to stream every Monday to Friday, starting around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to stream an hour. I'm painting my custom blade guard, then my Tigurius, which I need to get going, and then some other stuff, obviously. Good lord, as well, but conflict, so. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sign up below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vid.